I want to say that it's like never like. Anyways,
What?
I don't know. So Sixth Sense. No, the reason why I chose it was just because not only was like the fear genuine or like the horror genuine, it was just the way that it was written. Also with that twist ending of everything. When you go back and you re-look at it, how Bruce Willis was actually interacting with Haley Joel Osment, and then also his estranged. Well, in my opinion, I thought was like an estranged wife. Like there was no romance there. She was always like always ignoring him. And when you go back and you find out that he was actually dead, spoiler, throughout everything, you can go back and rewatch it, and they show you the clips about like how he interacted with everything, and it just makes you really be like, whoa, like,
am I dead?
It just makes you really question it, like, so he was dead this entire time, and that twist was actually something that makes you really think about how that movie made you feel. And for me, like at that age, I was like, oh, whoa, like that was such a twist, and it was just so refreshing to see that in a movie. But of course, now with M. Night Shyamalan's work, it was always like, it's always a twist. It's just like that Robot Chicken, but wait, there's a twist.
It was a quintessential moment, and what, like, as far as twists go, he nailed it with that movie.
Yeah, the best kind of twists are the ones that make you want to immediately rewatch the movie.
Yeah, to see what you like.
To see how it fits
the new
in.
perspective.
Yeah.
It's just going to be one of the best, maybe suspenseful thrillers to date, because I can't really think of any other ones that have come out that are going to be closely related to it as of right now.
It was the first movie that really, I felt, did ghosts really scary.
Yeah.
Like
even without showing the ghost, just a ghost's voice freaked me out.
Yeah.
Like I was like, unlock the door, I'm gonna jump out and grab you.
The Empire Strikes Back. Even people who aren't huge fans of Star Wars can generally agree that out of the entire series, this is usually considered the best entry in it.
Yep.
And mainly for the strength of its storytelling. The story is about this rebel alliance trying to build up their strength and fight against the evil intergalactic empire. Every plot point converges onto the Cloud City. Luke has gone to face off against Darth Vader. That's probably the first decent lightsaber fight we actually get. But we have the big reveal where we find out that no, Darth Vader didn't kill Luke's father. He is Luke's father.
What?
Yeah, I
Dun,
know.
dun,
It's crazy.
dun.
And
Obi-Wan's gonna
everybody
be
has the same reaction that Luke has. No, that's not true. The real thing that stuck with this movie, though, wasn't the dad reveal. It was where we left Han Solo. We see him frozen in carbonite. We get this sense of dread that the rebellion is really in trouble and that the bad guys actually won. This was the first movie that I watched that has, the positive ending for the villain.
I really did like, of course, the Darth Vader being the dad twist ending. I was like, okay, whatever. Or not twist, but...
I guess it does qualify as a twist, though, because Obi-Wan says that your father's dead.
Yeah.
Well, he was, from a certain point of view. I'm like, okay, old man.
I chopped off his legs and his arm.
I didn't want to go over that.
He was basically dead when I left him.
There should have been no way he could live. Happily ever after. Okay, so this was my first B movie. This made no impact on movie genres whatsoever. It just made an impact on 5-year-old Jenna, who had liked Snow White. So this is Snow White Part 2, essentially, but it was not made by Disney. The character actors are either super into what they're doing or they are totally phoned in. So Snow White and the prince decide to invite the 7 dwarfs to the wedding, and they're going to go ahead and walk there, and while they're on their way, they're attacked by the evil queen's brother, Lord Malice, and he can turn into a dragon. And
Surprise!
And it turns out the queen had all these evil rat and owl and bat minions that Lord Malice just takes over being in charge of now. He can cause earthquakes, and I don't know why she was ruling when he could do all this. But anyway, it was my first B movie that I can remember, and it was my first psychological bad guy. He wasn't just out for, revenge. Okay, she annoyed me, so I'm going to kill her. She killed my sister, I'll kill her back. He wanted to mess with her.
Well, Lord Malice was nuanced.
That's weird that we had the first nuanced bad guy in such a horrible B-movie knockoff.
He actually, plays psychological games with her. Like he kidnaps her finally, but instead of just killing her, he pretends to be the prince so he can lure her to this place, and he's like he's actually trying to charm her, but he's so evil that he can't do it. He's playing these games with her, and he tortures the prince by making him nearly this helpless creature that's unrecognizable as the prince, and making him watch as he tries to kill her.
That's like some Purple Man crap right there. The last movie we're talking about tonight is The Blob, the remake. So this movie was very, very interesting. I saw it whenever I was like 13, and most of the time whenever I'm seeing a movie, especially up until that point, or all the time, the straight-laced guy is the hero. He gets the girl, he's fine, it all works out in the end. And that was kind of like how the original one went. The main character was straight-laced, and he him and the girl survive. He's the hero, and I was pretty sure that that's where this movie was going, but I think they end up killing the dog in the beginning too, which you don't do, but they did it. So that, I guess that was kind of some foreshadowing about where the movie was headed. So you're following around the main character. You're following around the main character, and he's getting ready for a date with his girlfriend. They end up in a police department where this other character is, who's like the bad boy kind of character. He rides a motorcycle, he smokes and stuff. And then I already have like a picture. I saw the original, and I already have like an outline of where this movie's going to go. Well, they flip that on its head whenever the guy is in the police station, not being incarcerated. He looks up and the Blob is right there, and he just gets him.
The
main character, yeah. The person that they're following around. It was only about like 10 minutes into the movie, and they kill off the person who is set up as the main character. That early on, that blew my mind. I was like, but he's the good guy, and so that completely blew my mind. But so those are our list.
You don't have anything else to say about The Blob?
No, that was pretty much it. Just left me shook.